Hello, my name is Kyle Palmer, the mobile mapping representative for Leica Geosystems for the western half of the United States. In this video, I'll be discussing how to create a custom projection and coordinate system in Leica Infinity. A low distortion projection is a type of projection intended to either minimize the differences between grid and ground distances or mostly equalize them. In this case, I have a letter from the city surveyor for the city of Omaha, Nebraska, and they're using a low distortion projection for Douglas and Sarpy counties. And they helpfully have the parameters all enumerated here for surveyors and consultants working on City of Omaha projects. I'll use this as an example of how to set this up in Leica Infinity. First, open the compatible version of Leica Infinity that came with your Cyclone Pegasus Office install package. Then go to Coordinate Systems, Manager, and we'll start by creating a projection. And we'll create a new projection over here on the right-hand column. Verify that your units are correct. I believe the default is meter. In this case, the letter calls for international feet, so we'll set it on feet. We'll label or give our projection a name. And then I'll give it a projection type, transverse Mercator. This is according to the letter. And then helpfully I've transcribed this letter to the notepad so I can copy and paste. So false northing. I'll just control copy and put it here. So we'll create this projection. And if we look on the left-hand side under Transverse Mercator, we should see a new projection. So to utilize this in Pegasus Office, we need to create a coordinate system. And how we do that is we just go over to the Coordinate System tab, and we create a new coordinate system. And I'll also give this the same title. And there will be no transformation because we already have a scale factor entered in our projection. And the letter said that this is a GRS 80 spheroid. And the projection will be the one we created, the low distortion projection demo. And this is going to be alphabetically listed. While the letter that I displayed earlier in the video doesn't show a geoid model listed, a local company advised me that they do use the Nebraska Geoid 12B GRS 80 geoid, and I will show later in the video how to verify that you have this file loaded in Infinity. Then I just hit create here. Now we can see the coordinate system that we created loaded into the coordinate system manager. And we can also see it in the global coordinate systems right here, LDP demo. Now, let's say hypothetically, I don't have this geoid file entered in to Infinity. This is really easy to go get. I can just hit this localize button and then navigate to the area where my project is located. In this case, it'll be the Midwest and Nebraska. And I can just download all the coordinate systems. These are already in there, and you can separately download the geoid models, but if you do download the coordinate systems, the geoid models will come along with it. So now that I have a geoid model, I can go back to the manager menu. And at any point, I can just go back and select my coordinate system. I can enter in a different geoid model. For example, let's just say I would like to switch to geoid 18. It's easy enough. I can just select this in the dropdown and hit apply. At some point, you may want to export the coordinate system that you've created. And it's as simple as clicking it in the Coordinate Systems tool and hitting export. And you just navigate to the folder you would like to export to. And the two most common formats I use are trfset.dat and the CSYS option. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you successfully create your own projections and coordinate systems in Leica Infinity.